A warm welcome to everyone joining us this evening. Your presence brings joy and meaning to this occasion. We will shortly begin our event once our VIPs join us.
We invite you to settle in and make yourselves comfortable. Today is about our students and the families who stand behind them.
वहीं है नींबू पानी है, देखो पी लो।
Your presence here today isn't just appreciated, it's powerful. Thank you for showing up with such spirit and support. We see you, we welcome you, and we are grateful you're here.
Check. Check.
There's a buzz, quiet buzz in the air, a feeling that something meaningful is about to begin. To those still entering, your arrival adds spirit to the building we're in together.
We're seeing familiar faces, proud smiles, and warm greetings. It is a beautiful reflection of the Meridian family. A special welcome to those just arriving. You complete this evening's celebration. Good evening, namaskaram, swagatam, suswagatam, and a warm welcome to one and all present here today. With us to celebrate a truly significant day in the life of our school. On behalf of the Meridian family, it gives us immense pleasure and pride to welcome you all to this grand and momentous occasion. Decenios, the legacy of excellence. The 30th Founders Day of Meridian School, Banjara Hills.
Yes, 30 years ago, Meridian was a dream in the heart of a visionary who believed that education is not just about books and grades, but about shaping character, curiosity, creativity, and compassion. Today, that dream stands as tall as an institution that has touched thousands of lives, instilled values, and inspired generations.
Ladies and gentlemen, we would now like to welcome our VVIP guests and dignitaries present here. May we request the principal, Meridian School, Banjara Hills, Mrs. Poonam ma'am, to welcome the chief guest, the guest of honor, the members of the management, and the principals of the Meridian schools and their teams. We welcome them with eco-friendly, go-green tokens of our love and esteem. Before we proceed, we would like to share that our esteemed chief guest, Mrs. Hari Chandana Dasari, ma'am, Hyderabad District Collector, sends her warm regards and is currently attending a pressing official engagement. She will joining us shortly as we look forward to welcoming her with all due warmth and honor upon her arrival. We continue with welcoming the guest of honor, Dr. Anuj Kapadia. The visionary founder of the Meridian Group of Schools and the managing director of the Butta Group, Mr. Neelkant Butta Sir. The enlightened co-founder of the Meridian Group of Schools, Mrs. Renuka Butta Ma'am. Proud member of Parliament, 16th Lok Sabha. The President of the Meridian Education Society, Mrs. Lalita Naidu Ma'am.
The dynamic CEO of the Meridian Group of Schools, Ms. Tejaswi Butta Ma'am. The Director of the Butta Group, Mr. Pratul Butta Sir and Mrs. Sahiti Butta Ma'am. The talented COO of the Meridian Group of Schools, Mr. Amok Butta Sir. Mrs. Karnam Bhavani Ma'am, Principal, Meridian School, Madhapur. Mrs. Akrusha Belani Ma'am, Principal, Meridian School, Kukatpalli. Mrs. Sailaja Reddy Ma'am, Principal, Meridian School, Uppal.
It is truly an honor to have you all with us today as we celebrate a milestone that is not just a mark of time, but a celebration of values, vision, and victories. So without further delay, let us step into this beautiful evening with hearts full of gratitude and eyes shining with pride as we begin our celebrations.
We begin with a ritual that signifies purity and the journey from ignorance to wisdom. The lighting of the lamp is not just a ceremonial act, but a spiritual one that reminds us of our inner light.
May I now take the privilege of inviting our esteemed founders, Ms. Renuka Butta Ma'am and Mr. Neelkant Butta Sir, esteemed members of the management, principals of sister concerns, escorted by the principal of Meridian School, Banjara Hills, Ms. Poonam Jha Ma'am, and Vice Principal, Rahat Rashid Ma'am, to come forward and light the ceremonial lamp that symbolizes the guiding light that Meridian has been for the past 3 decades, a light that continues to shine in every classroom, every corridor, and in every heart.
लंबोदराय विद्महे महोदराय धीमहि तन्नो दन्ति प्रचोदयात् तन्नो दन्ति प्रचोदयात् महोगटाय विद्महे वक्रतुण्डाय धीमहि तन्नो दन्ति
the golden flame flickers and grows, so does our collective spirit. Warmed by the wisdom of our mentors, fired by the enthusiasm of our learners, and lifted by the dreams of our future.
A school is a reflection of its leadership. The heart of our school beats with the vision and resolve of a dynamic leader who has always believed in nurturing not just minds, but hearts. It is now our privilege to invite the respected principal of Meridian Banjara Hills, Mrs. Poonam Jha ma'am, who is a visionary leader and educationist with over 35 years of experience in academics and administration, and who served as a principal of multiple renowned institutions, driving excellence through her innovative curriculum development, staff mentoring, academic audits, and fostering inclusive learning environments. She is also a passionate advocate of experiential learning. With expertise in CBSE, ICSE, IGCSE, and IB educational frameworks, ma'am has seamlessly integrated modern pedagogical approaches and digital technologies to elevate academic standards. Her accolades include the prestigious Global School Leader Award 2024 and Iconic Summit Education Award 2021. Her leadership extends beyond academics, encompassing community engagement, capacity building, and pioneering transitions to advanced learning platforms. Her passion for performing arts drives her research on life skills through arts, dance, and theater. As a highly respected figure in the field of education, Poonam ma'am continues to inspire students and educators alike, exemplifying the values of integrity, empathy, and innovation. May we now request Poonam ma'am to formally welcome the gathering and uplift the spirit of this unforgettable day.
Namaste and good evening to the august gathering, esteemed guest, Dr. Anuj Kapadia, founders of Meridian School, Mr. Neelkant Bhutta, co-founder Mrs. Renuka Bhutta, CEO Ms. Tejasvi Bhutta, Director Mr. Pratul Bhutta, COO Mr. Amok Bhutta, President Mrs. Lalita Naidu, Principal Madhapur Ms. Bhavani, Principal Kukatpalli Ms. Akrusha, Head of Operations Wing Commander Zubair Sheikh, Ms. Ashwani, Academic Quality Strategist, parents, dedicated faculty, and my beloved students. A very warm welcome to you all to this momentous occasion. Today truly marks a historic moment in the journey of our institution. We gather here not just to celebrate 30 years of academic excellence, but to honor a legacy, a vision that began with a few passionate educators and has now blossomed into an institution that empowers generations. 30 years ago, the school was born out of a dream to create not just a place of learning, but a space of transformation, a place where every child is seen, heard, and valued. Neelkant Bhutta and Mrs. Renuka Bhutta, who laid the foundation of this institution. The principals, vice principals, and faculty who gave it life, the parents who in a number of subjects. This is due to the sincere dedication and hard work of the teachers and students. This year too, in class 10, 11 students scored centums and various subjects, while 7 students scored an enviable 99% in multiple subjects. Arib Alam Khan topped with 494 out of 500. Samaira Haq stood second with 493 out of 500, and Atulit with 491 out of 500. In class 12 science stream, Abrar Masood topped with 94%, while Niyati Verma in the commerce stream scored an amazing 97%. Jitisha Tuck scored 93 in the humanities stream. Centums was scored in psychology and business studies. The highest score of 98% was scored in English, entrepreneurship, math, and economics. It is with great pride that I list the many areas that our school has distinguished itself in. Meridian School Banjara Hill was awarded the most innovative school with academic excellence in Telangana by Top Gallant Media. The nation's Education Pride Award 2020 were presented by Shri Fagan Singh Khulaste, Minister of State for Steel, Government of India. We won the International Schools Award by the British Council for 3 consecutive years, 2012 till 2021. Jury's Choice Award, India's Best School by Education Today for the academic year 2019-20 was given to Meridian in a glittering ceremony. The school's Excellence Award was felicitated by Brainfeed for the academic year 2019. Budding Scientist Award for Team Meridian by Macmillan for the academic year 2019-20. Meridian School has always believed in sports and well-being. Yoga is an integral part of school curriculum. Our school won the Fit India School Certificate of Recognition by Government of India, Ministry of Youth Affairs and Sports for the academic year 2019-20. We continue this legacy even today. Team Meridian bagged the first prize in Sahai Community Outreach Program for the academic year 2019-20. Interact Club of Meridian was adjudged the best club by Rotary Club Jubilee Hills for the academic year 2018-19. Year after year, Meridian Banjara actively participates in the Rotary Interact programs. In the sphere of corporate social responsibility, Meridian School has always been in the forefront, extending support in times of national calamities, and its efforts were recognized by HelpAge India with the prestigious award for the academic year 2015-16. Team Meridian bagged the first place for Dulcet for Diabetics, a novel and interesting science project in CBSE Science Exhibition for the academic year 2015-16. Team Meridian bagged the first place in short filmmaking at Global Film Festival, New York. Our students participated in Filmit and learned the nuances of filmmaking to create thought-provoking short films as part of their mass media projects. 3 of our students toppers were invited to Delhi for the Independence Day celebrations. Meridian School Banjara Hills won the Best School Jury's Choice Award conferred by Education Today. With pride and joy, we present the achievements of Shloka Mahesh, grade 12 student, a sailing champion. Competing in the Spain World Championship as the youngest ever sailor from India, she was recognized as the most promising sailor at the Malaysia Youth World Championship, securing the 6th overall at the Egypt Asian Championship. She also won 3 gold medals along with bronze and silver medals in national sailing. She won a gold medal in swimming at the Secunderabad Sports Week. She aims to become an Olympic medalist one day, and we are confident she will accomplish that dream of hers very soon. Our alumni, Sanjana Soma, was a city student, topper in London School of Economics. Recently, Meridian School Banjara Hills went on to prove that new times come new initiatives. The turn of the century catapulted education into the new age learning, and Meridian has always been in the forefront here too. Mary Spark introduced the parents to a plethora of new initiatives that the school has taken up for the students for the academic year 25-26. Mary Spark is an important milestone which unveils a new chapter in its journey of growth and innovation. Rasplis is a comprehensive blended learning platform for PYP classrooms. Butterfly Kids is an innovative STEM education program. The Young Entrepreneur Program, initiated by Meridian School, encourages students to explore practical knowledge beyond academics via hands-on activities like carpentry, gardening, pottery, electrical work, and the craft and theatre. The Student Achievement Pact, a tool that supports the child's all-round development, is also introduced this year. The ICE program, which stands for Integrated Competitive Excellence, a learning resource designed to empower students in mathematics, physics, chemistry, and biology. Go Sharpener is a platform that rewards school students for sustainable practices and builds their digital impact card. Footlights is a theatre initiative. Game Point is one of the earliest initiatives which introduces sports coaching for students interested in excelling at games like basketball and cricket. The Achievers model is a holistic approach to students' performance, which provides a comprehensive feedback to enable a parent to understand the child's performance in various dimensions like academics, excellence, health, sports, arts, and technology. At Meridian School, we believe that growth comes from innovation. These new initiatives are not just programs, but are pathways to inspire curiosity, build character, and prepare our students for a future full of responsibilities. 3 decades, Tres Decenios, a legacy of excellence. What a journey it has been. 2 people with a dream, and what a difference they have made to the education scenario in this beautiful city of pearls. We pray and hope there will be greater honors, and the next generation of leaders are ready to carry this legacy forward to take this school to greater heights. Today, we also have the honor of investing the new students' cabinet, a symbolic gesture that reflects our belief in nurturing leadership from a young age. As we look forward to the future, it is our students who will carry forward our legacy with confidence, with compassion, and with courage. To our teachers, thank you for your unshakable dedication, and to our students, never forget that there are the reasons we exist. You are the dream we dare to dream. Let me end with the words of a famous poet, Khalil Gibran. I quote, "Your children are not your children. They are the sons and daughters of life's longing for itself. You may house their bodies, but not their souls, for their souls dwell in the house of tomorrow." Unquote. As educators, we deal with their tomorrows. We mold and shape them on the anvil to create fine citizens and policymakers of tomorrow. As we step into the next chapter, may our school remain not just a place of learning, but a beacon of hope, wisdom, and excellence. In the tapestry of time, school memories are the vibrant threads that never fade. Meridian School will remain the beacon of hope of the education horizon, forever guiding children towards a bright future. Thank you for being here with us on this holistic milestone, and here's to the next many more years of excellence and brilliance. May the Meridian flag fly high on the horizon of education. Thank you and have a memorable evening. God bless you all.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for your warm and motivating words. You continue to be the pioneer who guides this institution with clarity, grace, and unshakable dedication.
May we please welcome Miss Sahiti ma'am and Miss Madhuri ma'am, owner of Meridian School, Uppal.
They say time flies when you're doing meaningful work. But the beauty of our journey lies in how we've paused to appreciate every step of the way. From a humble beginning to an educational landmark, Meridian has walked this journey with heart and soul.
And now we present to you a skit that beautifully captures the essence of this journey. One that resonates with the dreams of our founders, the passion of our teachers, and the achievements of our students. Please welcome our performers as they take us through the journey of Meridian.
Tres Decenios, 3 decades of excellence. Meridian, a pearl upon the ocean of education. Ladies and gentlemen, once upon a time, a long time ago.
No, sorry. Exactly 30 years ago in Hyderabad, it was an exquisitely beautiful dawn. An interesting young man was taking a walk in the misty morn when the gods drew a veil over his eyes and he fell asleep in the shade of a mango tree.
As he slept, he had an enigmatic dream, a kind of waking dream, where he saw many sweet little school children playing and dancing joyously.
चोरी से छुप छुप के मैंने चोरी से छुप छुप के तिनका चुन के सपना एक बनाया डोरी से बुन बुन के मैंने डोरी से बुन बुन के टुकड़ा टुकड़ा सी के सपना एक बनाया टुकड़ा टुकड़ा सी के सपना एक बनाया सपने रे सपने मेरे सच हो जाना रे हो जाना रे हो जाना रे सपने रे सपने मेरे सच हो जाना रे हो जाना रे हो जाना रे
Puzzled, he was then amazed to see the goddess Durga Devi and her many forms, the Ashtalakshmis. He was wonderstruck by this awesome revelation.
The dance ended, but the miracle continued. The goddess Saraswati Devi and the goddess Lakshmi Devi approached him. A deeply spiritual man, the young man knelt reverently and bowed his head in devotion. The goddess said,
"O devotee, you have great faith and even greater talent. We will always accompany you. With our blessings, you must create something magnificent which will last for many aeons to come. You are born to be a leader, but remember, true leadership is service to society."
He woke up and wondered at the miraculous dream. But as a spiritual person, he knew he would follow the advice of the goddess. Filled with a newborn confidence, a sense of purpose and direction, he set out to conquer the world.
He had always wanted to prove himself in his city, Hyderabad, the beautiful city of pearls. So, the talented young man and his lovely wife started searching for an idea, a project to fulfill their destiny and the goddess's prediction. And one day, he went for a walk. It was winter, and the mists were swirling around.
Suddenly, the mists cleared, and the whole city lay spread out like a magical carpet in front of him. The city was glowing like a pearl in the mists. He looked at the skyline of the city, and he raised his fist in determination and declared,
"One day, I will write my name on the skyline of this city."
A fateful promise he made to himself, and the gods said, Tadastu, Tadastu.
When he returned home, the young man's wife says,
We need to do something about our children's education. We must find a good school for the children.
The young man remembered his vision of the school children playing happily. An idea was taking shape in his mind. It was still veiled and half hidden like a pearl in a half-open shell.
Following his instincts, he struggled, but he managed to buy a small bungalow with a big tree in Banjara Hills. He took his sweet wife to see the cute little bungalow.
"I have an idea. I hope you will like it. We are not able to find a good school for our little ones. So let us open a school in this little bungalow with the big tree."
And he looked eagerly at his wife. When she saw the little bungalow, the young lady thought she was getting her own home. But when she saw the passion and excitement in her husband's eyes, she agreed.
The young man proved to be an innovative entrepreneur, but then he needed help in managing the school and in organizing the entire process. And each time he turned to one of the best books on leadership, the epic Mahabharata.
One day, the youngest of the Pandavas, Nakul and Sahadev, were arguing with each other angrily.
Nakul and Sahadev, what are you doing? Why are you squabbling? Peace, brothers, peace. Arjun and Bhim, come and teach your brothers that we must be united and practice the values ingrained in us by our elders. Only when the five fingers join together can we strike a blow against evil. Remember, one day we will be kings, and as leaders, we must follow ethics.
So too, with Meridian, the school has inculcated ethical leadership in its students.
The founders had a vision and a mission to offer quality education to the youth of the country. Their primary aim was to create leaders with values, not followers of trends.
But then, Sir and Ma'am were facing a problem. They were not able to decide a name for the school. So the young man sat in meditation and saw an awesome vision. He saw Lord Ganesha, the remover of obstacles, discussing some matters with the sun god Surya Dev.
The man knelt in reverence and greeted them with devotion. He was silent. He needed no words, for God can hear even the most silent prayers that rise from the sincere heart.
You need a name, young man. What better name than one based on my friend Suryadev here? The sun travels along the meridian, a line drawn from the North Pole to the South Pole, a line that creates a map for the omnipotent, the omnipresent, and the all-powerful shining Suryadev. So take the name Meridian and you will achieve shining success.
A solar system is a star system. We take a moment to introduce the star of our system. Our star, the one and only Sun.
I am a yellow dwarf star. There are much bigger stars, but they're out so far. I'm 4.6 billion years old, in the prime of my life, if truth be told. I could fit a million kilometers. You're not too cold or too hot, since you're orbiting in the perfect spot.
She's a life, our energy, allows the food you humans eat. Water, gas, vitamin D. Though at night she's hard to see, I turn to water at dawn. Just don't look at her too long. Get those sunglasses, sleeves, hats, and sunscreen on.
Big solar flare coming out to you. You orbit me, but I'm moving too. 230 million years to go around. Nearly 700 times the speed of sound around the Milky Way. And I bring you in. I bet you never felt anything as hot as this. The heat that you get from me, that's my nuclear fusion energy. Without me, there's no life. I'm a giant ball of energy. I am the sun, the star of your solar system. A nearly perfect plasma sphere made of
सुखिनः सर्वे सन्तु निरामयाः सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग् भवेत् ॐ असतो मा सद्गमय तमसो मा ज्योतिर्गमय मृत्योर्मा अमृतं गमय ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः
Success to success. Slowly, the small bungalow with the big tree became a big building with a small tree.
Look around you, ladies and gentlemen. Observe the tall, white building gleaming like a pearl. Meridian went on to become a Kalpa Vruksham, a wish-fulfilling tree, for it gave quality education to 30 generations of students and laid the foundation of their lives.
The young man's lovely lady never forgot her roots and kept going back to Kurnool to selflessly work for the needy and the underprivileged. So, the people sent her to the Parliament of India as a member of Parliament to be their voice and represent them.
In the meantime, Sir was busy. He started a number of hugely successful ventures. Pratul Motors, Tejasvi Motors, Amog Hotels, all named for his talented children. He became one of the most talented and successful entrepreneurs of Hyderabad. The school, Meridian, needed a unique tagline, one that would encapsulate the philosophy of a positive, progressive, and proactive school.
Sir went back to one of the most inspiring epics of India, the Ramayana.
My brother, I believe that you will be a great king. In war, you must learn to strategize and focus with single-minded determination. But after defeating the enemy, you must show compassion and empathy. You must battle the enemy with your intellectual mind, but you must use your emotional heart to show mercy to the vanquished.
Thus was born the unique tagline of Meridian, connecting the mind and heart.
What we are doing in the flagship school is just not enough. We need to do more.
Yes, we must expand and open other sister schools so that we can reach more young people.
And so, Meridian had new siblings, the Meridian Madhapur, the Meridian Kukkatpalli, and the Meridian Uppal.
In this manner, the Meridian and the country.
The Meridian group of schools completed 3 decades of service to society today. Yes, this very day, on the 12th of July, 2025. The precious jewel for the 30th anniversary is the pearl. And the entire founding family of Meridian will now present the direction and dream for the future.
Across the skyline of Hyderabad,
while his lovely lady wrote their name in the hearts of the people of Kurnool.
And the Meridian schools they founded kept shining like the sun. May the Meridian group of schools shine bright for many aeons to come. Long live Meridian, vive la Meridian! Vive la Meridian!
Can we have a huge round of applause, ladies and gentlemen? heartfelt narration of all that Meridian stands for. Thank you, dear students, and the entire creative team for capturing our spirit so beautifully. A special thanks to our former English HOD, Ms. Supriya Karunakaran ma'am, for composing this beautiful skit.
It is often said that the smallest voices speak the loudest truths. And now, the youngest members of the Meridian family, our little learners from IBPYP Primary, are here with a song that celebrates 3 decades of dreams, dedication, and discovery.
This special number has been written and composed by our IBPYP music facilitator, Mr. Sujit Palagolu, who has translated the spirit of Meridian into music and melody, presenting the 30-year song by our shining stars. Absolutely delightful. These little atomic bombs carried the weight of 30 glorious years with such innocence and joy. Thank you, little ones, and heartfelt appreciation to Mr. Sujit and for this memorable composition.
No celebration. May we now request Mrs. Lalita Naidu ma'am, President of Meridian School, and Mrs. Tejasvi Bhutta ma'am, our CEO, to do the honors. We request our principal, Mrs. Poonam Jha, to do the honors as well. We request our vice principal, Mrs. Rahat Rashid, to escort them. Bhutta sir, founder and managing director, Bhutta Education, is the visionary behind Meridian Schools, committed to transforming education with the balance of traditional values and modern innovation. His focus on critical thinking, creativity, and character has shaped Meridian into a hub of academic excellence and holistic development. His inclusive leadership fosters strong community ties and empowers educators and students alike. His legacy is one of purpose, progress, and passion for shaping tomorrow's leaders.
Ms. Renuka Bhutta Ma'am, co-founder, Bhutta Education, Member of Parliament 16th Lok Sabha, is a passionate educator and change maker, co-founding Meridian schools to promote academic excellence and social upliftment. Her focus on holistic development ensures that students grow both intellectually and ethically. Her approachable leadership promotes empathy, responsibility, and collaboration within the school community. As a former MP, she has also advocated for educational reform and women's rights, making her impact both national and personal.
Let us express our heartfelt gratitude and admiration for their inspiring leadership. Their leadership is the reason we stand tall today, rooted in tradition, driven by excellence, and looking confidently to the future. We request the founders to kindly remain on stage to felicitate our honorable guest of honor.
May I please request our headmistress, Miss Michelle Pepper, ma'am, to please escort our guest of honor to the dais.
We're honored to have with us today the guest of honor, Dr. Anuj Kapadia, one of Hyderabad's most respected cardiologists with over 30 years of distinguished service in heart care. He completed his MBBS, MD, and DM in cardiology from the prestigious Osmania Medical College, earning multiple gold medals and distinctions. Currently, he is the consultant cardiologist and director of the cath lab at AIG hospitals. Earlier at Care Hospitals, he played a key role in advancing heart care, pioneering the primary angioplasty program at Osmania General Hospital and introducing radial primary angioplasty and the TAVR program, saving countless lives. Give it up for him, please. Dr. Kapadia is also a respected teacher, having trained senior cardiologists from across the world. His expertise include complex heart procedures like bifurcation angioplasty, intracoronary imaging, and structural heart interventions. Please join us in warmly welcoming Dr. Anuj Kapadia. A loud round of applause.
May I request Ms. Renuka Bhutta and Mr. Neelkant Bhutta sir to come forward and felicitate our guests. We also have the great honor of unveiling a truly special archive, the Coffee Table Book, Meridian Moments, a vivid, vibrant collection of stories, memories, and visuals from our 30-year journey.
This book is not merely a publication. It is a living, breathing embodiment of our legacy. It is a timeless capsule of memories, a tribute to every soul who dared to dream, to teach, to learn, and to grow within these walls. It speaks of laughter echoing in the corridors, of challenges turned into triumphs.
It is a celebration of all who proudly wear the title Meridianite. We take a moment to thank our Vice Principal Ma'am, Mrs. Rahat Rashid Ma'am, and former English HOD, Ms. Padmavati Ma'am, for helping us compile these moments into this extraordinary book. A huge round of applause for this book. Thank you, dear dignitaries. At Meridian, leadership is found at every level, and we are fortunate to have with us mentors who have guided this journey with strength, clarity, and compassion.
We now request Dr. Anuj Kapadia to please stay back on the stage to share a few words on this special occasion. representing the voice of experience, tradition, and trust, may we request the other dignitaries to kindly resume their seats in the audience.
Hello, everybody. Thank you for having me here. I think I'll first congratulate the founders for such a great journey that they have. I think it takes a lot of hard work, honesty, perseverance to actually get to what they've got to in 30 years. 30 years is not a lot of time for such a great achievement that they have. I think we should have a round of applause for all of them. I feel very humbled to be here in front of my teachers. Mrs. Geeta Shamsundar, she's my teacher in school in HPS. And I see a lot of bright faces here, I think, who are dreaming big. I think with big dreams comes big responsibility as well. And I think it's very important that children of the high school especially, they may be having a lot of inputs coming in, do this, do that, you should become this, you should become that. I think you should follow your dream. It's important that you do what you enjoy, because that's what you're going to do all your life. And it's important that you strive hard to do what you're doing. Be true to yourself in what you're doing. As a doctor, I think I need to tell a few things. For adults, we say, I think 3 S's that you need to avoid: salt, sugar, and smoking. For kids, I'll probably say 3 S's. That is probably social media, smoking, and I think sugar. So these 3 things, I think I see a lot of obesity in kids now, so I think that's very important. Social media, though it's very good and informative, it's actually causing a lot of mental illness now, and it's causing a lot of distraction from becoming great. I think greatness needs a lot of focus. It's very important that you focus on what you're doing. Social media is going to be there all your life. These 2-3 years of your life will actually make a lot of change in your life, your family's life, and it will take a different direction. It's extremely important that you do that. Be true to yourself, be true to your parents and your teachers, because I think nobody is more unconditional in their love, their advice that they give you. They don't get anything out of it, but the joy of seeing you grow and progress in life. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, sir, for your wise and thoughtful words. Your presence today truly adds meaning to this celebration. We also take the pleasure to call upon the stage Mrs. Tejasvi Bhutta ma'am, co-founder of Meridian School, to share a few words with us. She's the dynamic CEO of the Meridian Group of Schools.
Namaste and good evening to everyone present here. It gives me immense pride and joy to stand here before you on this special occasion. 30 years, it's not a small thing. A day that holds deep significance in the life of our institution. Well, I just want to congratulate whoever written the story. It's such an inspiring story. What I want to say is that how beautifully they made a fictitious story connecting all the epics, and I think that's what schools teaches. You know, this Meridian stands for bringing out innovation and creativity among children, and this is one example. I hope that brought a smile on everyone's face. I'd like to thank, first and foremost, I'd like to thank the founders who have started this. It's a small thought that led into a big vision. And I would like to thank the school management, the board members, the esteemed guests, principals, teachers, coordinators, admin staff, everyone who's present here to make this vision into this legacy. I would like to also thank the parents for believing in us, for trusting your child's future, you investing your child's education. I'm sorry. I want to thank the parents for believing in us. And students, it's because of you we are here. You are our North Star. You are what we, you are our passion. You want to bring all the, like all the students. We only want to see what is the learning for every child here. And as we celebrate our past, we look forward to a future full of promise. I would like to end this note by thanking everyone again for being present here.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for your wise and thoughtful words.
As we bask in the glory of the evening, let us now tune in to the harmony of legacy and hope, presenting the Meridian School Choir with a soul-stirring tribute, 30 Years of Shining Light, a song by our music HOD, Ashish sir.
From a dream that once began in the heart of Hyderabad's land, 30 years of guiding light, growing stronger, shining bright, through each season and every year, we have conquered doubt and fear, with our hearts and minds so wide. We have learned, we soar with pride. Meridian, we sing your name. In your light, we found our flame. 30 years and we still rise, touching stars and reaching skies. With our roots so strong we stand, hearts united, hand in hand. Meridian, forever true, is to us and all we do. Books and laughter, the dreams we share, lessons learned with utmost care. Every hall and every wall tells the story of us all. Through each season and every year, we have conquered doubt and fear, with our hearts and minds so wide. We have learned, we soar with pride. Meridian, we sing your name. In your light, we found our flame. 30 years and we still rise, touching stars and reaching skies. With our roots so strong we stand, hearts united, hand in hand. Meridian, forever true, is to us and all we do.
That was not just a song, it was an anthem. What melody, truly. Thank you, dear choir members, for weaving our legacy into such a melodious memory. It is said that the future belongs to those who are prepared to lead it. At Meridian, leadership is not given. It is earned, nurtured, and celebrated.
We now commence the most awaited segment, the Investiture ceremony, where our young leaders are officially invested with their roles and responsibilities.
Ladies and gentlemen, every school has its defining moments, and this is one such moment. A moment that sparks not just honor, but responsibility.
Every step they take is a step toward responsibility, growth, and purpose. Each stride is a display of discipline, dedication, and honor that the cabinet carries. You can feel the pride in the air, can't you? Our young leaders are about to take their place onto the stage.
We now begin with the most awaited event of the day, presenting the first few members of the senior cabinet for the academic year 2025-26.
Smartly marching forward with great enthusiasm are our head boy, Yuvraj Kenapalli, head girl, Avni Mandala, deputy head boy, Manvik Chopdar, deputy head girl, Aishwarya Vamsi.
We request the founders, Mr. Neelkant Bhutta sir, Ms. Renuka Bhutta ma'am,
and principal of Meridian, Banjara, Ms. Poonam Shah ma'am, to kindly come forward and impress these young leaders.
we request the vice principal of Meridian, Banjara, Ms. Rahat Rashid ma'am, to escort the dignitaries.
Yuvraj Kenapalli, a student leader who has been a part of Meridian School Banjara for the past 12 years. He's participated in various MUNs at both national and international levels. He previously served as the student editor in the school's magazine and newsletter, and also Saul House captain.
Avni Mandala, known for her strong leadership and approachable personality, ensures that students feel supported and prepared, creating an environment where everyone can focus on making the most of their school life.
Manvik Chopdar, a passionate and multi-talented sportsperson. He has represented the district in skating and continues to pursue his love for sports as a dedicated badminton player. His journey in athletics reflects discipline, resilience, and a drive to constantly improve.
Aishwarya Vamsi commands respect with quiet confidence and is a soft-spoken yet a strong leader. She is a skating champion at the national level who combines effortless grace with athleticism. She radiates poise, strength, and polish at all times.
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for our first 4 cabinet members. Thank you, dear dignitaries, for doing the honors and setting the tone for this ceremony. These 4 students may stand apart today, but the truth is, they stand for all of us. They remind us that greatness doesn't start with power, it starts with trust. As they wear their new badges, they also wear the hopes of an entire school.
Thank you. Thank you, madam.
Thank you, dear dignitaries, for doing the honors. Let the silence be broken by the footsteps of our next student leaders, Sports Secretary Shreyas Kumar and Aditi Lakhotia, Deputy Sports Secretaries Abhinav Agarwal and Tanisha Purohit.
We request Ms. Larita Naidu ma'am, President of Meridian Educational Society, Ms. Tejasvi Butta Ma'am, CEO of Meridian Group of Schools, and Principal of Meridian Madhapur, Ms. Bhavani Karnam Ma'am, to kindly come forward and invest our sports secretaries. We request Vice Principal of Meridian Banjara, Ms. Rahad Rashid Ma'am, to escort the dignitaries.
Shreyas Kumar has an interest in law, economics and debate. He is a driven, passionate and hard-working football player who has represented Delhi and Telangana in nationals and excels in multiple other sports. He is also an enthusiastic and approachable person who has a knack for debating and public speaking.
Aditi Lakotia, passionate about fitness and sports, has multiple awards in karate and taekwondo, through which she has built discipline and resilience. As a basketball player, she values teamwork and strategy. She thrives on challenges and loves pushing her limits.
Abhinav Agarwal is a very passionate and dedicated person towards his sports. He maintains a very calm and focused mindset with the ability to listen to everyone's opinions, which makes him the perfect fit for this role.
Tanisha Purohit, a deputy sports captain who believes in teamwork as well as hard work and is also a taekwondo player. She treats every sport equally and is dedicated to creating a positive environment for inspiring others to excel.
As sports cabinet members, they hold the responsibility of making every student feel seen, strong and spirited. They may wear medals and badges, but the real proof of their leadership is in how they lift others.
Madam, yes, once again.
Thank you, dear dignitaries, for doing the honors and encouraging the champions of our sports cabinet. Summoned by duty and driven by vision, we call upon Discipline Secretaries Satvik Agarwal and Reet Agarwal, Deputy Discipline Secretaries Vyom Patel and Laisha Jain.
We request Mr. Pratul Butta Sir, Director, Meridian Group of Schools, along with Ms. Sahiti Butta Ma'am, Mr. Madan Mohan Sir, Advisor, Butta Group, and Principal of Meridian Kukatpally, Mrs. Akrusha Belani Ma'am, to kindly invest our discipline secretaries. We also request Vice Principal of Meridian, Banjara, Ms. Rahad Rashid Ma'am, to escort our dignitaries.
Walking in with the discipline of a state-level cricketer and the mindset of a true leader, presenting Satvik Agarwal, our discipline captain. On and off the field, he plays by the rules, leads with focus and inspires with integrity. A captain not just in sport, but in spirit.
Reet Agarwal balances clarity and composure, always upholding values with quiet determination.
Vyom Patel, the Deputy Discipline Secretary, is known for his calm presence and steady sense of responsibility. He leads with quiet strength and believes in maintaining discipline through consistency and fairness, not force.
Laisha Jain, calm yet firm, kind yet clear. She knows how to maintain balance and bring out the best in others. Her sense of responsibility, sharp observation and unwavering values make her perfect choice for this role.
It's easy to follow, but takes courage to lead with integrity. These young leaders remind us that discipline is not about perfection, it's about persistence.
So come close, come close, come close. Okay. Ready? Thank you.
Thank you, dear dignitaries, for doing the honors and upholding the values that shape our school culture.
The badge awaits, the stage is set. May our next young change makers rise to the occasion. CCA Secretaries Mas Babu Khan and Nishi Agarwal. Deputy CCA Secretaries Zaid Javed and Iksha Agarwal.
We request our guest of honor, Dr. Anuj Kapadia sir, consultant cardiologist, AIG Hospital, and Mrs. Madhuri Ram Gopal ma'am and Mr. Raghavendra, franchisee owners of Meridian School Upper, to kindly invest our CCA secretaries. We request Ms. Michelle Pepper ma'am to escort the dignitaries.
Mas Babu Khan, the CCA captain, is a hardcore football enthusiast. The sport fuels his competitive spirit and team-first mindset. He leads with focus, discipline, and a never-give-up attitude.
Nishi Agarwal, our newly appointed CCA captain, is a passionate and creative individual with a flair for sketching and designing. Her leadership is driven by a vision to inspire talent and inclusivity in every activity.
Zaid Javed supports every event with focus and enthusiasm, ensuring things run smoothly behind the scenes.
Presenting Iksha Agarwal, the Deputy CCA Girls, a leader who brings grace, passion and purpose to every role she takes on. She carries confidence in her words and sincerity in her actions, always ready to take initiative. Iksha believes in lifting others as she rises.
Behind every successful school program, there are students who stayed late, worked quietly and made it happen. Our CCA leaders are those invisible arts of effort. Thank you, dear dignitaries, for doing the honors and recognizing the spirit that drives our school's vibrant co-curricular life. Marching toward the stage now, we have student editors Gaurav Srinivas, Sobia Amjad and P. Shraddha, international secretaries Disha Bura and Ananya Agarwal.
We request Wing Commander Mr. Zubair Sheikh Sir, Head Operations, Ms. Ashwini Narse Ma'am, Academic Quality Strategist and Principal of Meridian School Uppal, Ms. Shailaja Ma'am, to invest our young leaders. We request our Vice Principal Rahat Rashid Ma'am to escort our dignitaries to the stage.
Curious, creative, and deeply empathetic, Srinivas serves as the student editor with a passion for giving voice to meaningful stories. An aspiring journalist, he brings insight, compassion, and people skills to his role.
P. Shraddha, the student editor. P. Shraddha brings creativity and dedication to everything she does. She approaches her work with both imagination and care.
Meet Sobia Amjad, our lively student editor from the BIPC and mass media streams, known for her strong personality and quick wit. True to her motto, when life gives you lemons, throw them out. Sobia believes in breaking the mold and leading with charm and innovation. A pen may not command a room, but it can move a world. These young editors and representatives are ready to do both.
And with that, the final chapter of the main cabinet has been written, but many more stories are waiting to be told.
Thank you, dear dignitaries, for doing the honors and celebrating the voices and visionaries of Meridian. Thank you, dear dignitaries, for doing the honors. At Meridian, our house system is a vibrant part of student life, fostering teamwork, leadership, and healthy competition. Each house is named after the sun in a different language, signifying light, strength, and brilliance in unique ways. As we call each house to the stage, we request the house mentors to kindly invest their respective house cabinet members.
And now, we begin with our first house, Amun-Re, the sun god of ancient Egypt, represents clarity, strength, and divine light. A fitting name for a house that believes in rising with purpose. Shouldering the spirit of Amun-Re house are House Captain Anshal Bansal, Vice Captain Maisha Sokti, and Junior Captain Ira Fatima, guided by their house mentor, Miss Anuba ma'am, a dedicated educator and two-time Best Teacher awardee known for her clarity in teaching and deep care for every student.
Helios, the radiant son of Greek mythology, shines as a symbol of brilliance and forward vision, qualities that the Helios house strives to embody. Carrying forward the legacy of Helios house with brilliance and determination, House Captain Vishrut Reddy, Vice Captain Parth Devada, Junior Captain Amin Mirza, guided by their house mentor, Miss Zamina ma'am, who blends curiosity-driven teaching with empathetic mentorship, encouraging leadership and a strong house spirit in every student she guides.
Mithras, the ancient Persian deity of light and truth, inspires a house built on courage, unity and unwavering focus. Embodying the ideals of Mitra's house, we have House Captain Mishika Bagrodia, Vice Captain Naisha Jawar, and Junior Captain Saket Gumaluri, led by their house mentor, Mr. Raji Reddy Sir, a dynamic and compassionate mathematician known for fostering discipline and house spirit.
Sol, the Roman name for the sun, symbolizes energy and consistency, values at the heart of this vibrant and determined house. Representing Sol House, we have House Captain Dhairya Dalera, Vice Captain Harshvardhan, and Junior Captain Harit Santwal, guided by their house mentor, Mr. Lakshman Kumar Sir, an encouraging presence who believes in discipline, teamwork, and consistent effort.
Surya, the Sanskrit name for the sun, stands for radiance, resilience, and renewal, a name that reflects the strong spirit of this house. Echoing the voice and vision of Surya House, please welcome House Captain Gautam Kota, Vice Captain Kinaisha Babaria, and Junior Captain Ashri Maheshwari, guided by their house mentor, Miss Ginny Devi ma'am, a creative and empathetic educator who shares a strong bond with her students.
Ladies and gentlemen, can we get a huge round of applause for these young leaders? Thank you, dear mentors, for presenting this honor. At Meridian, our clubs are more than just groups. They are vibrant communities where passions take shape, talents evolve, and ideas turn into action. Today, we begin by honoring the remarkable mentors and student leaders who guided these journeys.
May we now invite our Vice Principal of Meridian Banjara, Ms. Rahat Rashid ma'am, Ms. Michelle Pepper ma'am, Headmistress, Senior and Senior Secondary, Ms. Padma Shri ma'am, in charge of Middle School and CBSE Coordinator, and Ms. Kamala Nukala ma'am, IBPYP Coordinator, onto the stage to kindly invest the club coordinators and wellness ambassadors. Sanskriti, the cultural club. Sanskriti, as the name suggests, is about culture, tradition, and identity. This club keeps alive the heartbeat of our heritage through dance, drama, music, and celebration. Representing the club are Club Coordinator Miss Memuna ma'am, Club Secretary Venkat Yashashvi. Miss Memuna ma'am is a passionate guide who encourages cultural expression while nurturing values of inclusivity and pride in tradition.
Kalanjali, the creativity club, where words end, colors begin. Kalanjali is the canvas where ideas come alive through painting, craft, installations, and visual storytelling.
Representing the club are Club Coordinator Sapna Kumari ma'am, Club Secretary Gauranshi Agarwal. Miss Sapna Kumari ma'am blends creativity with structure, encouraging students to express themselves while staying grounded in purpose.
Trailblazers, Heritage and SSR Club. The Trailblazers Club is all about roots and responsibilities. It celebrates our historical legacy while engaging students in meaningful community service and civic awareness. Representing the club, our club coordinator, Ms. Pekham Banerjee ma'am, and club secretary, Vishwendra. Ms. Pekham fostered a spirit of independence and growth, guiding students with clarity and genuine encouragement.
Viewpoint, the TED Club. Ideas are the beginning of change, and Viewpoint celebrates just that. This is the platform where students research, articulate, and present ideas worth spreading. Representing the club are Club Coordinator, Mrs. Malika Ma'am, Club Secretary, Aditya Sriram. Miss Malika Ma'am is a dedicated English teacher with over 25 years of experience, a firm believer in discipline and potential. She is committed to bringing out the best in every child through consistent effort and encouragement.
The Spark Squad, Interact Rotary Club. The Spark Squad is where leadership meets compassion. As part of the Interact Rotary movement, it nurtures young changemakers. Representing the club, our club coordinator, Ms. Pushpa Dinesh ma'am, and Ms. Mary George ma'am. Club secretary, Vrithi Bodakunti. Ms. Mary George, an awardee for Best Teacher from IIHM. Our dedicated educator, working since 20 years, is known for her sincerity, strong work ethic, and genuine care for every student's growth. Ms. Pushpa Dinesh ma'am, MA, B.Ed, teaching social science for about 18 years at Meridian School.
Club. Books and Nooks is a haven for bibliophiles. Here, reading is not an activity, it's an experience. Representing the club are Club Coordinator, Rajesh Shah, Club Secretary, Jitisha Bansal. Mr. Rajesh, sir, a double gold medalist from Central University of Hyderabad. He is a passionate linguist, ESL specialist, and dedicated to language learning and teaching.
Telecom, the Media Club. In an era driven by narratives, the Media Club gives voice to the school's most powerful stories. From coverage to content creation, Telecom is the eye, the ear, and voice of Meridian. Its council will shape how stories are seen and heard. Representing the club, our club coordinator, Ms. Anandita ma'am, and club secretary, Bhanu. Ms. Anandita, a political science and social studies teacher, creates a nurturing space where students feel heard, supported, and inspired to lead with compassion.
Alumni, the Legacy Club. Rooted in tradition, the Alumni Club serves as a bridge between past and present, honoring those who walked before us while inspiring those who lead today. This club nurtures lifelong connections and carries forward the legacy of Meridian with pride and purpose. Representing the club are Club Coordinator, Mr. Shiv Kumar Sir, Club Secretary, Saud Mirza. Mr. Shiv Kumar Sir fosters connection, continuity, and pride in the Meridian legacy, always guiding students with warmth and wisdom.
An interesting initiative, the Wellness Program. At Meridian School, Banjara Hills, which looks after the well-being of the future generation. Having a counseling cell under the umbrella by the name of Mindful Oasis, we allow our students to talk about their thoughts and emotions, creating a safe space. This program is to empower them by giving an opportunity and freedom to excel. Our initiative leader, Miss Michelle Pepper ma'am, Frontiers, Navsheen, Nidhi, Ibrahim, and Anagha. They will listen, support, and stand up for what's right, making our school a kinder, safer, and more inclusive place. With that, we conclude the Club Council Investiture, but their journey has just begun. We thank the club coordinators for this honor.
We now shift our focus to the young pioneers of leadership, the IBPYP Council of 2025 to 26.
Each step they take is filled with purpose, growth, and commitment. Their stride reflects the spirit of IBPYP, curious minds, kind hearts, and confident leaders.
Their journey is just beginning, but their clarity of thought and purpose already shines bright.
Welcome on stage, IB Head Boy Divit, IB Head Girl Anam, Deputy Head Boy Arhan, and Deputy Head Girl Naisha.
We request the founders, Ms. Renuka Bhutta ma'am and Mr. Neelkant Bhutta sir, to kindly come forward. young leaders. We request Principal Ma'am Banjara, Ms. Poonam Jha Ma'am, along with Kamala Ma'am to escort the dignitary.
David is a focused and disciplined learner with a passion for science. He has excelled in Olympiads and school competitions, person with dedication.
Anam is an accomplished all-rounder with awards in academics and leadership. She secured the 3rd rank at the state level in Mathematica 2024 and Hindi Speller of the Year. She is confident, articulate, and a strong voice in every space. Anam aims to uplift others and bring out the best in her peers.
Farhan is steady, composed, and dependable. He leads with quiet confidence and teamwork.
Naisha is self-aware, empathetic, and active across academics and curriculars. She brings both heart and responsibility to her role. She is an enthusiastic participant in sports, dance, and a range of school activities. Thank you, dear dignitaries, for doing the honors.
Madam, one picture.
Thank you, dear dignitaries, for doing the honors. May we now invite our young leaders, IB Secretaries Suhan Reddy and Mariam, along with Deputy Secretaries Suhan and Tanushri. We request Ms. Tejasvi Bhutta Ma'am, CEO, and guest of honor Dr. Anuj Kapadia to invest our IB Secretaries. We request our Vice Principal, Ms. Rahat Rashid Ma'am, to escort the dignitaries. Suhan Reddy is calm, committed, and attentive to every responsibility. He blends sincerity with punctuality and is always ready to take initiative.
Mariam brings clarity, strength, and warmth to every role. Her boldness is balanced with kindness, and she uplifts others through grace.
Suhan is observant, enthusiastic, and highly dependable. He thrives in team settings and believes in leading through example.
Tanushri is an accomplished all-rounder, known for her academic excellence and leadership. She brings focus, energy, and
They may wear medals and
thank you, dear dignitaries, for recognizing the initiative and spirit of these young leaders.
please welcome our young voices of leadership, CS Secretary Samaira, along with Deputy CS Secretary Aliza.
We request Director Mr. Pratul Bhutta Sir, along with Ms. Sahiti Bhutta Ma'am, to kindly invest our CS Secretaries.
Samaira is focused, meticulous, and always ready to take initiative. She believes in simplifying the complex and leads with clarity and precision.
Aliza brings consistency and calm to every task.
Her attention to detail and problem-solving mindset make her a reliable support in every situation.
It's easy to follow, but takes courage to lead with integrity. These young leaders remind us that discipline is not about perfection, it's about persistence.
Thank you, dear dignitaries, for doing the honors.
Join us in welcoming our next budding leaders, IB Sports Captains Nihal Yadav and Ruchela Sanvi, Deputy Sports Captains Kaushtup and Ashi. We request Principal of Meridian Banjara, Ms. Poonam Jha Ma'am, and Vice Principal Ms. Rahat Rashid Ma'am to kindly invest our sports captains. We request Ms. Kamala Ma'am and Ms. Rihana Ma'am to escort the dignitaries.
Nihal is observant, responsible, and inspires with his quiet leadership and leads team first approach.
Sanvi leads with energy and a sense of fair play, always encouraging her peers to give their best. Kaushtup is committed, focused, and brings strong sportsmanship to every challenge.
Ashi is driven and encouraging, supporting her team with enthusiasm and discipline.
As sports cabinet members, they hold the responsibility of making every student feel seen, strong, and spirited. The next batch of junior cabinet members.
We request our IBPYP coordinator. Afia is a responsible and composed leader, always ready to act with clarity and care.
Thank you, dear dignitaries, for doing the honors.
Leadership, Mess Coordinator Myra, Meal Monitor Vanya, Deputy Meal Monitor K. Ishan.
We request Activity Coordinator Ms. Charanjot Ma'am,
Myra, Action and Care.
Vanya carries out her role with diligence, keeping an attentive eye on meal routines and student well-being.
Ishan supports the team with punctuality and discipline, helping maintain a positive dining experience.
Behind every successful school program, there's Thank you, dear dignitaries, for recognizing the efforts that keep our daily routines running smoothly.
In the IBPYP, leadership begins early, not with big speeches, but with small, steady actions. Our young house leaders are learning to guide through kindness, responsibility, and teamwork, one step at a time. Let's now meet the house cabinet of our IBPYP students who carry the colors of their houses with pride and joy.
Monterey reflects inner strength, determination, and thoughtful leadership. A house that believes in leading by example. Representing Monterey House are House Captains, Dibang and Rashi. That inspires confidence.
Helios, drawn from Greek mythology, representing the rising sun that never falters. A symbol of steady growth and mentor, Miss Femi.
Mithras, drawn from ancient Persian mythology, represents truth, honor, and resilience. Representing Mithras house from the IBBYP are House Captains Rudra Reddy and Janvi Gupta, guided by their house mentor, Miss Maliha Ma'am. Maliha Ma'am is a dedicated and passionate educator with over a decade of experience at Meridian School.
Sol, rooted in Roman tradition, stands for enduring light and unwavering purpose, echoing the steady spirit of this house. Representing Sol House are the IBPYP in House Captains Shaurya and Anika, guided by their house mentor, Miss Candice Ma'am. Candice Raju Ma'am brings expertise and passion into every interaction, inspiring our young leaders.
Surya embodies vitality, clarity, and perseverance. Representing Surya House are House Captains Ahmed Adan and Aksha, guided by their house mentor, Miss Swapna Ma'am. Miss Swapna, MSc and PED, is a seasoned math educator with over 10 years of experience.
थोड़ा साइड हमको पढ़ना है। हाँ उधर जा दो। आधा
Oath. We, the elected members of Meridian School, take an oath today to understand the commission, responsibility and honor that go with the appointment conferred on us. We solemnly pledge that we shall discharge our duties and shoulder the responsibility to the best of our abilities with full justice in the interest of the school. We will respect all rules and regulations which govern us in true spirit for the honor of our school and the glory of our country.
And passion.
light on alone. Your photo, light on that photo.
We now invite the newly inducted cabinet members along with our dignitaries for a group photograph. Let this frame capture not just a moment but a commitment, a promise to lead, to serve and to shine. We now invite our dignitaries for the group photograph.
अन्ना कुंडे हटा के वो लाइट हटाओ ना हाँ कुंडे कुंडे हटाओ पहले इधर इधर हाँ कुंडा में से निकालो हाँ ये भी जल्दी जल्दी हाँ राइट थोड़ा हटाओ उसको उधर हटाओ उधर अरे यार निकल गया लाइट मैडम एक स्टेप पीछे जाना आ जाओ पीछे मैं भी पीछे आता हूँ इधर मैडम प्लीज और मैडम मैडम प्लीज यस रेडी मैडम मैडम जरा पैनिंग प्लीज कम बैक देखो भैया और आ जाओ पूरा उधर कोने पे मैडम प्लीज कम मैडम प्लीज पीछे आ जाओ पीछे मैडम मैडम वेट वेट 1 सेकेंड मैडम मैडम प्लीज कम बैक
फोटो भेजाते हैं
मैडम प्लीज मैडम 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 प्लीज अन्ना ठहरो छोड़ो ना अन्ना मैडम स्माइल मैडम मैडम प्लीज यस रेडी मैडम स्माइल अगेन okay done thank you
Thank you to our dignitaries and the student cabinet for that memorable photograph. More than just an image, it will forever remind us of a day when responsibility met recognition and when young shoulders were entrusted with the dreams of an institution.
Every great journey is not just remembered by the milestones it crosses, but by the values it passes on. Today, as Meridian stands tall on the foundation of 30 glorious years, it is time to symbolically pass on this enduring legacy to the leaders of tomorrow.
We now invite our visionary founders to present their 3 saplings, each representing a decade of Meridian's remarkable journey, to our principal, Ms. Poonam Jha ma'am, and our head boy, Yuvraj Akenapalli, and head girl, Avni Mandala.
These saplings are not just tokens. These are peace lilies, which symbolize peace and tranquility around the world. They represent roots of wisdom, stems of responsibility, and leaves of endless hope. As they are received, they carry with them the rich soil of tradition, the nurturing values of the past, and the promise to blossom into the future.
Let this moment mark the passing of not just years, but of trust, handing over a vision that must now be lived, led, and loved by a new generation. May these young leaders continue to uphold the Meridian spirit with honor, courage, and clarity of purpose.
Yeah, ready, madam. 1 second. Smile, please. Thank you. ना लाइट ला लिया लाइट ये अरे वो कोने पे गया कम हो गया नहीं बीच में वहाँ को लाइटिंग बराबर गिरी नहीं फ्लैश लगाया ना
Understands the spirit of Meridian better than the woman who dreamt it into reality. Her heart beats in every corridor, every success, every lesson learned. We are deeply honored to invite our beloved founder, Miss Renuka Bhutta ma'am, to share her thoughts.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the enlightened co-founder of Meridian Group of Schools, Ms. Renuka Bhutta ma'am, proud member of Parliament, 16th Lok Sabha.
Thank you, children. That's so wonderful. Namaste, everyone. To all the dignitaries, Mr. Anuj Kapadia Garu, a senior doctor, cardiologist, Dr. Anuj Kapadia Garu, and a franchise, Madhuri Rajgopal Reddy Garu, Ram Gopal Reddy Garu, and Mr. Raghu Garu. Raghu Garu, I always call you Raghu, so I'm just taking your name as a shorten. And Mrs. Lalita Naidu, President of Meridian Group of Schools. Mr. Madan Mohan Garu, he's been the advisor for the group and always been a great strength to our family and our group. And our school principals, and coordinators, vice principals, coordinators, teachers, parents, and my dear students, a very warm evening to one and all. I stand here today filled with emotion and gratitude. I have traveled down memory lane. This beautiful skit reminded me how it all started. 30 years ago, The school was just a dream, a wish, a quiet hope in our hearts, and a prayer for the future. Today, it is a reality. I look around, what was a little bungalow is such a school all around us. I thank all the gods for fulfilling our wish. I still remember the early days, the worry, the uncertainty, the long hours, and the small victories and successes. They meant so much. We didn't have much, but we had belief. Believe in the children, believe in the staff, and the idea that the school was more than just a place of learning. It was a home and a family, the Meridian family. Over the years, the school has grown beyond what we dared to dream. It is because of the dedicated teachers, the curious learners, the supportive parents, and the many hands that work to build this dream and make it a reality. To all the people who worked with sincerity and dedication, I take this opportunity to thank everyone who worked to make Meridian School such a wonderful place of learning. This journey has taught me that dreams do not work unless we work. As we celebrate 30 years, we should not only look back and wonder, but look ahead with hope. Because in every child who walks through the gates and in every teacher who lights the way, there is the hope of what education can do to shape their lives. Thank you for all for being part of this journey. We believe in many more years of learning, growing, and dreaming together. A thanks to Mrs. Poonamja, a new principal of Meridian Banjara, and her team of Rahat and other members for this lovely nostalgic program. I wish all the members of the cabinet, student cabinet, who were invested today, may you have a great year and a great future ahead. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am, for your continued belief, your tireless efforts, and your unshakable faith in the Meridian vision. As we close, it's time to acknowledge those whose invisible hands made today possible. We now invite our head boy and head girl to deliver the vote of thanks.
Good evening to everyone present here. It is our humble honor as head girl
and head boy
to be delivering the vote of thanks for the 30th Founders Day and Investiture ceremony, a truly historic occasion. First and foremost, we'd like to thank our founders, Mr. Neelkant Bhutta sir and Renuka Bhutta ma'am, our guest of honor, Dr. Anuj Kapadia sir, CEO, Mrs. Tejasvi Bhutta ma'am, COO, Mr. Amok Bhutta sir, Director, Mr. Pratul Bhutta sir, President of the Meridian Group of Schools, Mrs. Lalita Naidu ma'am, for gracing us with this for gracing us in this event and taking time apart from their busy schedules. We are immensely grateful to you all for making this landmark event a grand success. We also wish to thank our respected principal, Mrs. Poonam Jha ma'am, Vice Principal, Mrs. Rahat Rashid ma'am, Headmistress, Mrs. Michelle Pepper ma'am, Middle School in charge, Mrs. Padmashri Madhabushi ma'am, IBPYP in charge, Mrs. Kamala Nukala ma'am, coordinators and all of our teachers for being our pillars of support.
To the volunteers, participants, computers, thank you for being the silent force behind the scenes and ensuring a smooth flow of supportive events. Moving on, 30 years ago, our founders had a dream that would bring change to the country and change in ourselves. To all those who questioned that dream and asked if it would really happen and be manifested into reality, today is your answer.
Today is the ultimate culmination of the efforts of 3,000 of individuals over the span of 3 decades. Today is divine relief to the world. Tonight, we reaffirm the greatness of our school. But do you all really understand where that greatness lies? It's not in this tall white building over here, or in our excellent classrooms, or the smart screens. It lies within its students and its teachers. We are the strongest and the tallest pillar of them all. And we, as the student cabinet, choose not to cynicize in politics, but to indulge in hope. The bright hope to make the students happier. The bright hope to make the school even greater than it is now. It is a great ambition we possess, but we must persevere. As to pay the debt, we owe all the others who came before us. I have great faith in this cabinet, and I hope for it to persevere. This student cabinet will persevere. Thank you. God bless Meridian. Vive la Meridian.
Thank you, head boy and head girl, for those heartfelt words of gratitude. Today's celebration was the result of countless hours of effort, coordination, and quiet dedication. And your words beautifully acknowledged the voices we have heard, the promises we've witnessed, and the dreams we've celebrated today, which will echo through the halls of Meridian for years to come. Let this 30th Founders Day be not just a ceremony we remember, but a spirit we continue to live by. Before we move to the grand finale, we have one more gift, pure, innocent, and full of heart. Now we present to you the IB anthem by our IB PYP choir, a soulful tribute to 30 glorious years of Meridian.
We stand together, young and bold, our minds and hearts, a story to be told. We learn, we grow, we strive as one, together forever, forever and more. In hand, Meridian we stand, mind and heart connected as one. Hand in hand, Meridian we stand. With every fall, through it all, we'll lift each other. Let's rise together and shine so bright. A million dreams, our mind, mind and heart connected as one. Hand in hand, Meridian we stand. Mind and heart connected as one. Hand in hand, Meridian we stand. We stand with every fall. Through it all, we'll lift each other. With every step, with every fall. Through it all, we'll lift each other. With every step, with every fall. Through it all, we'll lift each other.
What a beautiful melody. What a powerful message. Thank you to our little stars who have touched our hearts with their innocent voice. We have walked through time, sung of legacy, and witnessed young leaders rise. And now it's time to wrap up this splendid evening with an unforgettable act, the grand finale.
Let this final performance be a celebration of all that we are, bold in spirit, rich in culture, and united in Meridian pride.
Our heads are lifting every night the sun. We all say when I get older, I will be stronger. They'll call me freedom, just like a waving flag. I get older, just like a waving flag. I get older, I will be stronger. They'll call me freedom, just like a waving flag. So wave your flag, now wave your flag, now wave your flag. Oh, oh, oh,
You're a good soldier, choosing your battle. Pick yourself up and dust yourself off and back in the saddle. You're on the front line, everyone's watching. You know it's serious, we're getting closer, this isn't over. The pressure's on, you feel it, but you got it all, believe it. When you fold it up, oh, oh, and if you fold it up, eh, tamina, mina, sangalewa. Cause this is Africa. Tamina, mina, waka, waka, tamina, mina, sangalewa. This time for Africa. Listen to your dad, this is our motto. Your time to shine, don't wait in line, y vamos por todo. People are raising their expectations. Go on and feed them, this is your moment, no hesitation. Today's your day, I feel it. You pave the way, believe it. If you get down, get up, oh, oh. When you get down, get up, eh, eh. Tamina, mina, sangalewa. We are Meridian. Tamina, mina, eh, eh. Waka, waka, eh, eh. Tamina, mina, sangalewa. Anawa, ah, ah. Tamina, mina, eh, eh. Waka, waka, eh, eh. Tamina, mina, sangalewa. We are Meridian.
A huge round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Let's hear it for them.
आसमां में एक तारा है दुआ लिए खड़ा एक बार देख ले तो टूट जाएगा रे हे यो बंजारा दिल दमारा हे यो बंजारा रे हे यो बंजारा दिल दमारा बेपरवाह चलता
Let's hear it for Banjara Hills, ladies and gentlemen. What a beautiful display of color. Live. This is Meridian's legacy. 30 years. This was not just a finale. It was a crescendo of color, rhythm, and joy. A standing ovation to our performers. Made today nothing short of spectacular. Let's have a huge round of thunder applause.
As we draw the curtains on this spectacular celebration, we do so not just with smiles on our faces, but with pride in our hearts. Pride in a legacy that spans 30 years of learning, leading, and loving what we do.
Today was not just a ceremony, it was a journey through memories, milestones, melodies, and moments that reminded us why Meridian isn't just a school. It's a family, a foundation, and a future.
As we step ahead into a new academic year, let us carry forward this energy to grow with purpose, lead with compassion, and dream without limits.
We thank each one of you, dignitaries, parents, teachers, and students, for being part of this unforgettable 30-year celebration.
And now, with heads held high and hearts beating with patriotic pride, let us all rise for the national anthem.
जनगणमन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे.
Thank you all once again, and together let us say it, Jai Hind!
Dear parents, a kind announcement. Your votes can be collected from the green rooms on the ground and first floor. We would also like to inform you that refreshments are being served in the dining hall. A kind intention, dear parents, your votes can be collected from the green rooms on the ground and first floors. We would also like to inform you that refreshments are being served in the dining hall.